After violent storms killed 26 people and injured dozens in the south, communities that were severely impacted or destroyed are beginning the long cleanup process. Ivan Rodriguez reports on the work to rebuild from the ground up.
This neighborhood in Rolling Fork, Mississippi was almost completely flattened, and now dozens of neighbors don't have a place to call home. The cleanup process is continuing today, as well as tree removal services.
Say, like a lazy Susie of a smoker.
Even though Joshua Haynes can't do much to physically build back the city of Rolling Fork, Mississippi, it didn't stop him from wanting to help a community in pain, one meal at a time.
I told my wife yesterday, hey, we ought to just go cook for him.
Haynes and his friends weren't the only ones wanting to help. It's the kind of gesture those who lost everything could appreciate.
And I can't find anything at all.
For Erwin Macon,
really can't recognize most of this stuff.
Everything he had was taken in an instant when the tornado that tore through this trailer park also claimed his home.
A lot of people are in a whole lot worse shape than I am. You know, losing everything, one thing, but being injured, some loss of life.
Loss of life reportedly, including a couple who died when the tornado flung a nearby semi-truck into their home.
But I know that they're in heaven right now. And I was told that they passed away in each other's arms.
A new satellite image showing the deep scar through the town left by the tornado. A catastrophe that will be felt for a long time.
There's nothing here. There's nothing here but a lot of wood, bricks, and rubbish. There's nothing here.
The director of FEMA says right now the greatest issue is housing everyone whose home was lost or damaged in Rolling Fork, Mississippi.
Torrential rain in Alabama and Georgia overnight Sunday into Monday has led to widespread flood threats. More than 20 million people are under severe storm threats. This comes after powerful tornadoes over the weekend killed 26 people. At least 20 confirmed tornadoes hit Alabama, Tennessee, and Mississippi. The worst hit Rolling Fork, Mississippi, leaving many in a state of shock. CNN's Nick Valencia has more.
My first time coming back since the storm.
What do you think?
Just blessed to be alive.
As the massive EF4 tornado headed towards his Rolling Fork apartment, Antoine Jones, a local police officer, took cover with his girlfriend in their bathroom tub.
The bathtub left from over us, and the storm actually placed us down where the bathtub was originally.
I mean, you have to think that this is maybe the end for you. You're up in the air, you're floating around.
Yes, sir. We thought we was gonna die. We thought we was gonna die.
Miraculously, both survived with just a few scratches. Then Jones, who was born and raised in Rolling Fork, put on his uniform and went to work.
Once I realized that I was okay, it was time to get into that first responder mode.
A few blocks away, we meet Amanda Kelly and her boyfriend Scotty. In February, she says, she was diagnosed with spinocerebellar ataxia, a Parkinson's-like condition that affects her ability to walk and talk. And now this.
If it was not for Scotty and God, I wouldn't be here. There is no doubt. Because I wouldn't have been able to get from my room to the hallway by myself, and I wouldn't have been able to hold myself down.
You were getting blown away?
I was literally getting sucked up. We both were.
Kelly lost both her walkers in the tornado, along with so much else. But like many here in Rolling Fork, their material possessions are meaningless to them, given the fact they survived when so many didn't.
The house went to shaking, and I said, yeah, it's really serious this time.
For 65-year-old Elijah Washington, this is the third tornado he survived. This one, he says, was by far the worst. Through a smile, he says he's lucky. In this devastated mobile home park, where eyewitnesses tell CNN several people died, Washington says he was one of the few of his neighbors who had home insurance.
I heard somebody moan and said a stick through somebody's head, a couple of legs broke, you know, and stuff like that. So.
And here you are with just a scratch on your finger.
Yeah, a scratch on my finger and walking around. I walked out of here last night. It's just amazing.
Amazing is one word for it. Antoine Jones would rather see his story of survival as a sign from God, and he says he's going to listen.
That was your girlfriend that you were in the tub with?
Yes, sir.
So you got to get married now. You know that, right?
Yes, sir. It's coming. Yes, sir. I can't let her go.